that God is money and Satan. And they made sure he was on that plane when it crashed in Istanbul, Turkey. Because he wasn't supposed to, he being a so-called Jew, he wasn't supposed to say that. Anyway, it says, the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer brought finally out in the public view. This manifestation will result from the general reactionary movement which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism, both conquered and exterminated at the same time.
Yeah, because that's their purpose.
That's their plan.
They're trying to destroy the validity of the Bible so that they can turn people's hopes away from the scriptures and away from the Lord to turn it unto themselves. That's why this is written. That's why the elder read about, they'll have no compass or no direction, which means they'll be in a confused state. Why? Because this right here, the scriptures for you Israelites out there, this is your compass and this is your direction. That's what the Lord said, and knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. But this is what it says in Romans 3:3.
But before you read that, brother, do you notice, elder, that they mention atheism? So not just Christianity. They want to destroy those who believe in the Bible and those that don't believe in the Bible. In other words, they want you to focus on one direction, them, which includes what? Taking that damn chip. That's part of their religion, that chip.
That'll be the so-called solution.
None of them mention anything about the mark of the beast or the chip. None of them.
That's right. All right, this is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. I'm sorry, this ain't the scripture I wanted to read, but this is a good one. That's a good one. But the one I really wanted to read was in 2 Corinthians, fourth chapter.
Romans 3:3. Just quick comment on that. It was the spirit. But that means all this stuff that they doing, like Polite, that dude is set up by Esau basically to try to push that lie, that Afrocentric shit, to combat the truth that's coming out. Esau is desperate. So just because Polite is coming with all his madness and all them other niggas are coming with all those lies and madness, saying that the Bible is plagiarized and all that other bullshit, that don't mean nothing. Because all that is lies, man. It's not stopping this word. It's not stopping the truth from coming out. That's why it says, Lord forbid, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. So the so-called white man's a liar, then the devil. Polite, you're a fucking liar. And anybody else, you're set up by the so-called white man. Well, that's pursuing back to John and 8:44. Which I read earlier. Yahweh Shai called them niggas a bunch of devils and liars because they were doing the bidding of the devil himself, the so-called white man. So Polite, John 8:44, that pertains to you and all them other guys in a nutshell, man. Yep. John 8:44 pertains to you in a nutshell. You're the devil, man. You're a black devil because you're doing the bidding of the devil, the real devil, the so-called white man. Okay? You're lying, man. Talking all that bullshit. You paid off, man. And you know what? By your antics, you know that madness that you're saying ain't the truth. You know it. That's why you getting crazy now because the brother from Johanna's camp cut your ass and made you look stupid. So now, that's why even at that debate, I heard you started, that's why you just started just coming with that, come here, baby, made you a woman. You sit there and you pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for, man? How you gonna have your woman stand and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting this shit when I go home tonight"? You make your woman look.
You had nothing to say, man. Yeah. Oh, and then the clown made a statement. Why don't the Hebrew Israelites have their women out there and speaking? And he said the reason why they don't have their women out there and speaking because they ain't got no women. What does that has to do with the price of fucking tea in China, man? You came off as a real clown, man. You came off as a real clown.
Yeah, and even on the comment boards, people was like, I'm surprised at Polite. I thought he was going to come better than this. Because there was people that respected you, and then when they saw the way you performed out there, they I wouldn't be surprised if they don't follow you anymore.
Well, we said that in between takes.
Follow them. They're a bunch of damn fools.
Yeah. Well, we discussed that in between takes here. We said a lot of them people that's following you, Polite, a lot of them going to become Hebrew Israelites now, man. They're going to come over to Israel, man, and the woman thing. And the people go, you guys always come with that shit about the woman thing.
Where was Yahushai's woman? Wait a minute. The greatest teacher on the planet Earth, you know him as Jesus Christ. His name is Yahushai. That's how we know him. Where was his woman? He didn't put no woman out there. This woman is going to represent me, and then I'm going to come and speak. Where was his woman? What about Paul? Apostle Paul. Where was his woman? And he was another great teacher. You know, Peter had a wife, but Peter didn't put his wife out there to teach. You know, you barely read about Peter's wife, right? In the scriptures, in the Gospels.
They don't talk about it.
Yeah, Peter had a wife and children. Because Peter told Yahushua, look, I have forsaken all. You know, what shall we receive? So it's not about this is our woman. This knowledge, this truth is our woman, man.
Well, when Yahushua was with the disciples, where were their wives? If there was imperative for the woman to be there, how come when Peter told you we forsook, which not just Peter, all the other 12 disciples, they had women and children, but they wasn't there. Yahushua said, look, brothers, make sure y'all bring your women. It's important that they be here with us. And where were they at the Passover?
Right.
They weren't there. Yahushua didn't say, oh, brothers, make sure y'all invite your wives. And make sure they wear them dresses with the back out. You okay? Like a lot of you guys, man. And them wicked Passovers with the women coming in there like we in the nightclub or something like that. You know what I mean? But furthermore, you guys always come with that shit about the woman thing. We just quoted in the scriptures, the women wasn't around the men of the Lord when they was doing their thing. The woman, like Elder Tahar said, is for one thing, for you to have sex with. We got so-called women that we deal with, but we don't bring them down there because they don't belong down there. When we do the work of the Lord, we do the work of the Lord. When we're amongst the brothers, we're amongst the brothers. When brothers leave and go back to their own homes or whatever, then we go and we see our women, and that's it, man. We deal with them on that level. That's your own personal thing on the side. When you to get your man thing off, that's your toy. Like Nick Nolte said, I'm gonna quote Nick Nolte. He said in the movie, "Look, I make you feel good. You make me feel good. What the hell else do you want from a guy?" Even Nick Nolte said that. In other words, Nick Nolte. He said, look, man, he was in the movie 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy years ago. He said, look, he was a cop. He was all into his job, man. He was all into his job.
And cops are really like that. That's why the high divorce rate is among what? Cops. Because once they take on that job, they get into it, man. And that becomes their woman.
That's right. Now, this is our job. This truth. And we're all into it. And we're cops. We're spiritual cops or police.
You gotta qualify that, brother, because they'll take that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. They're going.
Yeah. Ricard admitted he's a cop.
Oh boy, they're gonna run with that. See? No, I'm sorry. Let me correct that. We're not cop, because the word cop means thief. We're the real police.
Be careful with that.
Yeah, we gotta because really, well, the whole police thing really comes from the Levites.
What you understand is there's people plotting up day and night. Hey, like the 14th Street Dairy Queen.
He gonna run with that.
He's up 2 in the damn morning looking at our videos, man. He's obsessed, man. They're trying any little thing that they can find to get at us, man.
He gonna run with that. See, and then you can see them demons. They'll take the seat. He said it, and they'll loop it, and you know they do that shit with. We're cops. See this guy. See, we told you the GMS. You gotta dump that. We're the real law enforcement.